Sarson ka saag, we're going to need about 3 bunches of saag. Now, these are green leafy vegetables, okay? And the important thing with saag is the day you get it, you need to make it the same day. Now, all I have done is I've got the leaves out of the stem and I have just boiled this for 2 minutes. So it's just 2 minutes, not more, otherwise they'll become extremely soggy. And I've added 2 green chilies and I'm just going to let this cool, and then I'm going to put it in my mixie and create a nice smooth blend. To make this lovely sarson ka saag, we're going to need 1 tablespoon of ghee or butter. I'm just going to let this melt. Okay. Add a 1/4 teaspoonful of mustard seeds, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin seeds. I'm going to add 4 cloves and 4 peppercorns. Okay. Now that this is nice and hot, I'm going to add 1 large finely chopped. It will slightly lose shape, become nice and brown, because that's what we need in this dish. And it will also become nice and soft and will carry the flavor of your garam masala, the peppercorn and the cloves. Now to accelerate this process, I'm just going to add 1/2 teaspoonful of salt. Okay, so on low flame, let this become nice and brown. Now that my onions have slightly browned and have become a little soft, I'm going to add 1 medium-sized tomato, finely chopped. Okay. Now we're just going to wait until the tomatoes become nice and soft and ooze out all the moisture, which is very important. So on low flame, we're just going to let this cook. Okay. This is going to take about 10 to 12 minutes until the tomatoes become absolutely soft and release all the water. Now that the tomatoes have become nice and soft, lovely, I'm now going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of garam masala powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1/4 teaspoon of cumin powder, about 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder, add about 1 teaspoon of white pepper powder. Now here is your sarson leaves that I had put it into my mixer after boiling for 2 minutes with my 2 green chilies. And remember to boil it just for 2 minutes, because that's the only way you're going to get this nice green color. And I have got it out of the mixer. I'm going to add, now remember I have blended this along with the water that was boiling with the leaves. I'm not using any additional water, neither have I thrown out the water. So the nutrients are intact. I'm going to add just half the proportion of this mixer. Okay. Leave the half for phase 2. Now just gently mix this so that the spices begin to combine. Wow, look at the lovely color. Now this fresh green color you'll get only if you boil it for 2 minutes. And don't kind of wash it off too much. Just wash it once, twice in warm water, and that's about it. Okay. Now that you've mixed the first half, now add your second half. Okay. This is extremely nutritive and it should really be eaten once in 2 weeks. Very good for old people as well and for growing children. Gently keep mixing this. You could increase the flame to medium. Now we wait until this comes to a boil. Now as soon as you see the first boil, important thing is that keep an eye on this prep. As soon as you see the first boil, I have here some cream. Now you could add yogurt as well. I'm just adding fresh low-fat cream. You could add some skimmed yogurt as well. I'm just going to add this gently, okay, and give this a nice mix. Now, in case while adding this, just in case you get lumps, which in all probabilities, if you make it the way I'm telling you, you won't, because you have to add it as soon as you see the first boil. In case you're late and you add it and you get lumps, do not panic. Just add 1 teaspoonful of vinegar, and that will break your lumps of the yogurt or the cream. Okay, but just make it the way I'm telling you so that you don't have problems correcting the dish. Lovely. Now we're going to wait until this comes to a heavy boil. After about 15 minutes, while cooking this on medium flame, that's how my Sarson ka saag looks. Lovely, isn't it? It's got its color intact. The consistency is just right. And the butter or the ghee is giving a nice fragrant flavor as well. Lovely. So this can be eaten with naan or roti or Indian flatbread. You could also have this with just plain rice. It tastes lovely. So generally, sarson ka saag is eaten with Makki Roti, and that's actually a combination of gram flour with wheat flour. But in the hotels, we generally add pieces of corn as well. I'm going to post a video on the Makki Roti as well. So enjoy. So thank you very much, and hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and you guys will try it out in your homes. And do write to me if in case you want me to really teach you or to cook with you a recipe of your choice. I'll be more than happy, because I believe in inspiring a lot of people to cook. And now that I have that kind of expertise, I want to pass it on to everyone. So thank you, and see you again in my next video. Bye bye.